Go live. I'm going live. Now, did I see the 3, 2, 1? We're up, I think. I think we're up. My beard's going sideways again, I swear. See how it is? And I think it's going one. Hey! Val Wood, how are you doing? Joe Riddle. Dorothy Tyndall, I'm glad y'all are showing up. That makes me a lot happier. Val Wood says, hey, John, and so does Joe Riddle. Joe's one of our admins over there at John Bernabo Speaks, Blue Dot Family. And so y'all get a chance, go on over there. Hello, Candy Guidry, speaking about it. She's the main lady over there. Takes care of the JBS site. Woo! Tamara Harrington, how you doing? Eva Adams, all the way from Germany, baby. Dorothy Tyndall, how y'all doing? It's a fine day in the neighborhood down here. It's 94.8 degrees when I walked outside the house down there. So it's a little warm down here, so I got the fan blowing on me a little bit over here. I'm glad y'all are joining in. Richard Anderson, hi, John. How you doing, Richard? Well, howdy. I'm trying to learn a new thing here. What we got going on right here, what was delaying us a little bit, is we have the MacBook right here in front of me, and that's got the camera on it, and got the Yeti mic off to the side, and right behind the MacBook is a television set. Now, the television set is showing me live what I'm looking at right now. The MacBook is showing me what I was doing about 15 seconds ago. But I can see the chat over here, so it keeps me... I'm telling you, I'm going to have to learn all this stuff. When they go up to New York, I'm going right back to the camera and saying hello, and that's about it. Let me see. Monica, how you doing? Monica Burns. Hey, John, I'm in Southern California with my grandson on spring break, surfing in sun. I thought you was out in California. I seen a little post you'd made out there. You're in the land of blue out there. It must be feeling pretty good out there. Anyway, what's going on in the news? Everything in the world's going on in the news. We got so much shit going on in the news. It's going to be... I don't have my board up there today. I didn't have time. I try to get everything done, but I swear, best laid plans of mice and men. It doesn't matter how hard I try. Something's not going to happen right. I don't even have this light on. Get out of the way, Donnie. And so I'm winging it, baby. I'm trying to get up on everything, but I have been listening to the news. And hello, Karen Cormer. I always have trouble saying it twice. So I'm sorry, darling. Let me see. Anita Lemire, how you doing, darling? Anyway. I'm glad we got so many tuning in. We already got 64 people out there. I really appreciate that. Makes my heart just patter a little bit more. Anyway, where do y'all want to get started? There's so much crap going on. But the main thing that we always have to remember is that it's Friday, baby. It's Friday, so you know the routine. Y'all should already have this done. There should already be some beer on the ice over there. There should be a bud in a bowl, and somebody ought to be sparking it up right now. Where's David? I know David's out there sparking it up. Anyway, it's Friday, baby. We made it through another week, and boy, howdy shit, what a week it's been. Denise Pickering out in Las Vegas, baby. How you doing, darling? Denise always sends us a lot of information. She is highly involved in Democratic front out there in Nevada, and she's down in the trenches, baby. She's doing all sorts of things, so we always appreciate her coming in. Kim Straub, Dole 45 called Cohen today to say check in. Yeah, he's got problems. Oh, Cohen's got problems. They just came out a little while ago that he is now under criminal investigation. That's right. There ain't no other shit for it. It's his shit now since they raided. Now remember, we went through this the other day. It wasn't a willy-nilly thing from the FBI to go in there and raid that. No, they had to have evidence before they even walked in the door to get the warrant in the first place. And evidently they found a bunch of shit. So now they've informed Mr. Cohen that he is under criminal investigation. Along with his boss, Donnie, because you can just about imagine what was in his office, all the tape recordings and all that shit. Are you shitting me? It's going to be a circus, because that's what it always is. with this idiot. Donnie came out though, and I'm really, when I start talking here, I'm going to get sidetracked, and I know I am, because it says Donnie. He tweeted out that Comey is a weak and untruthful slime ball, a terrible director of the FBI. Then he started to whine about crooked Hillary and all that shit. The reason I know I'm going to get sidetracked is because it was pissing me off is what I've been seeing in the news here lately about Fox News, Bullshit Mountain, Mr. Anti-American scum-sucking dogs over on Fox Spews, who have now come out with their little Sean Hannity coming out there like a little Nazi dog, cranking out bullshit for Donnie about, oh, look at here, here's a bunch of string and some pictures, and this is the Mueller crime family. And another picture, here's the Comey crime family. It is the push on the right, the Fox News idiot watchers that believe all that kind of bullshit in the White House, trying to demean Comey. With Sarah Sanders came out there and read a prepared statement today on the damn podium up there, calling every name in the book at Comey. The White House, how low is this sunk down to? Are we proud of him? Are we proud of the man that sits in our house, the lying sack of shit that is trying to ruin this country with every breath that comes out of that foul mouth of his? Can you tell I don't like him? He has the audacity to use the word slime ball referring to somebody else. Because there ain't a bigger slime ball this country has ever seen than the disgusting man that sits in our house, that defiles our house every day, that smears his Trump shit all over everything in our house. Yeah. Boo-hooed about crooked Hillary. What about crooked Hillary? Are you shitting me, you whiny little bitch? Is that all? Every time something goes on, you can bet your ass Donnie falls back to the crooked Hillary. And I'm surprised he don't bring up the whole damn lying Ted Cruz. Remember, he lied. There's somebody else down the road that he's always come up with, but now he's scraping the bottom of the barrel. Judge Wino, yeah, I don't know what her name is. I never pay attention to her. She's another one over there on Fox Spews that is definitely trying to come out. Judge Wino, Pirino, whatever her name is, she's the one that says the FBI should be raided and everybody taken out in handcuffs. The Department of Justice should be raided and everybody should be taken out in handcuffs. She's a drunk woman who gets on TV on Fox News and spews out bullshit against her own country. That's where that shit comes from. Falls right over there. Fox News is right over there, fell in the ditch with Alex Jones. It's the same kind of bullshit that the right puts out in that idiot morons, those who don't have a brain in their head to turn a channel or fact check anything. They just soak that shit up, his little minions. He doesn't give a shit about America. He's busy trying to save his own ass. But I am about sick of Sean Hannity. He might as well be Tokyo Rose. Who's that other one in Hanoi? What's her name that used to propaganda? That's all Sean Hannity is, a propaganda machine. Shit, look at damn history. Who was Hitler's minister of?
You're asking the wrong kid.
The
historian's upstairs.
I know it.
The historian's upstairs.
Tyler, my younger son, we call him the historian. My younger son is very much into history and is world history, and he is on top of his game. We asked him the other day, what was it?
Oh, geez.
Oh, the question was, just random, what is the federal building? And we were discussing what the federal building is. Well, it's a building in New York. It's the first capital of the United States. Blah, blah, blah. There's Statue of Washington. That boy knew everything about it just standing in there, and it was, never mind. I got smart kids. Anyway, if that ain't enough, we got, what was it? He pardoned Scooter Libby. He pardoned Scooter Libby. Now, why would Donnie do that? Hey, Deborah Gerlach, how you doing, girl? Why would he do that? Why would he pardon Scooter Libby? Because he don't know Scooter Libby. Scooter Libby was Dick Cheney, who we used to refer to as Darth Vader. He was like Bannon back in Bush years. He was the I don't know what he was, an evil dick is what he was. Anyway, Scooter Libby used to be the chief of staff for Vice President Dick Cheney. And Scooter Libby was convicted of obstruction of justice and perjury. Obstruction of justice and perjury. Now, who else we might know that's been in the news lately that just might be facing perjury and obstruction of justice charges? Well, there's a shitload of them. Let's start with Michael Flynn. He was the first one. Papadopoulos. All of them, they're down up in there that we've been seeing about. Gates. All of them. Obstruction of justice. Well, Donnie just fired off that little shot that says, y'all hold to your guns. I just not had a nice cheeseburger steak with a salad and all that stuff. I have a tendency to try to rush my food down too fast. I need to slow down and enjoy it. But yeah, my son laughs a little bit because that is something. All my life, I've either worked when I worked in the shipyards when I was a teenager. You had little time to eat. When I roughnecked, you had very little time to eat. And every other job I've ever had in my life, it seemed like I've never had time enough to eat. And even now, it seems like I'm in a hurry that I got something to do, but I really don't. But
the reason why I laugh, though, it's more like you're the one who's well known to everywhere we go, you get the biggest plate they have to offer on the menu.
And I'm the first one done with that plate.
Yes, you are.
Especially if it has anything to do with Mexican food. You bet I want the biggest plate you got. Whatever you call it, the Mexican plate, the Fiesta plate, whatever it is, that's the one you bring me. Anyway, because I like my Mexican food. Where was I? What was I talking about?
You brought up the cheeseburger steak and I started thinking about food.
Oh, there you go. Thinking about food again. We do a lot of that around here. Right after we eat, we'd say, what's for a snack? Hey, I work it off, baby. Anyway, there was a little something that I latched on to because it has to do with Comey's book. Comey, I saw him on TV and he was talking about his book coming out. And here's the line that got me is that Donnie evidently went to Comey and asked Comey to investigate the PP tape. The PP tape. Donnie wants Comey to use FBI tactics or abilities to search and see if there is a PP tape to satisfy Melania. Y'all know where this is going. Y'all know where this is going. I can sit here and tell you with 100% pure truth. No chance, 100% chance there is not a single tape in the world of me in anything having to do with urine, with pee-pee. It's just not a tape. You're not going to find a tape of me in that. There's 100%. It's not 99%. Because Donnie says, if there's a 99% chance it's not out there, that's great, but I need that. That tells me only one thing. That tells me that, yes, there is a pee-pee tape. There is a tape of him in the Russian hotel, probably, with a couple of Russian hookers, and there's some pee-pee going on. I don't know if it's on him, on them girl, whatever it is, there's a tape down there. Because why else would Donnie the Dick, our President Dick, want to utilize the FBI to investigate if there's a tape? Because he knows there's a tape. That's how come the 1%, maybe he was guaranteed that the tape would disappear. Maybe the Russians told him, okay, Donnie, you've done your good deed, comrade. Look at here. We smashed the PP tape. It's no more. But is there a copy? Well, Donnie don't know. There's the 1% chance. He saw the tape probably destroyed or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm just using my common sensibilities to figure out what's written between the lines. What do you mean you go search for a PP tape? If there's not a one, Donnie, if you know 100% that you did not stand in a room with hookers having to do with piss, well, you wouldn't have to ask nobody to go out and look. Because you would know 100% probability that there is no tape. But Donnie's only got a 99% probability that there is no tape, leaving that one little 1% that he knows in his mind that, uh-oh, you mean the Russians were filming that? Yeah, they were, Donnie. And we all, it's a side note. I don't care. If that's Donnie's thing, if Donnie likes golden showers, well, that's Donnie's business. It's none of our business. That's Donnie's thing. That's cool. You are who you are. It's not for me. I guarantee you're not going to find that anywhere in my life. But it might be in Donnie's life. And that's okay. I'm not hacking him for his sexual preferences there. I'm laughing at the crack that Donnie has gotten himself into. But it's not so funny when we all look at that laugh when it comes to how we're being treated in the world and how the world sees us. Anyway.
I gotta just say something really quick.
What?
It just kind of dawned. I mean, like, it's not that it hasn't dawned on me before, but I think it really settled in. What kind of day of age are we living in where we have to sit here and talk about a President of the United States and a PP tape?
I'll tell you what.
What happened to class and...
I'll tell you what. In 8 years of Obama, we didn't have any of this talk. We didn't have any talk of Obama and some Playboy bunny, or we didn't have any talk of him with a porn star, or paying off a doorman $30,000 to not talk about the housekeeper and the secret baby, the love child. Where did that shit come from? We didn't have all that talk back during Obama. But I know plenty of people, I know them personally, who raked Obama over the coals for 8 years and called him everything in the book, made up all sorts of crap. And now look who they support. A stinking liar, a pile of trash, in a greasy bag that calls himself Trump with a blonde wig piece on top of his head. That's all that man is. He's a disgusting, vile puke of a human being. And no, we didn't have any of that drama for 8 years. We had an honorable family in our house. A family we could be proud of. And I still am every day. And now I'm disgraced by the man that sits in his spot. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Well, no, I was just also thinking, do you remember back in the day when we were, like, think about the things we worried about back during Bush's administration.
Boy, don't that sound like a piece of crackers nowadays?
It does, because,
yeah.
I mean, believe it or not, people, I mean, Dad didn't have a vlog back in the day, but he was well known for his rants, and the Bush administration definitely had plenty of stuff to talk about.
I was very vocal.
But it seems so... What's the word?
This is new technology, baby. We've come to the future. All right, now I can tell everybody what I think.
But it seems like everything back then was such a small deal. I mean, I'm not talking like...
Well, we thought it was a major thing.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not talking about the Iraq War. Obviously, that was some shit.
That's what Scooter Libby got perjury and obstruction of justice for, by talking into weapons of mass destruction in Iraq and how we stumbled into that bullshit.
Wait, that's how it went down?
Which brought us everything from Iraq to ISIS to Syria to all the shit that we've been going through was started by Dumbo George W., who now looks like a saint compared to the idiot we have now. But as always, as after Reagan, after all that bullshit with Bush's, there has to come a Democrat to clean shit up and put things right again. And now look at the mess that the Republicans are going to create this time with the orange orangutan that we have now. It makes me sick to think of every day that man sits up there and connives and lies and does everything he can to protect his little crime family. You want to see a crime family? Put some string up between all of them. Jarrett, Ivanka, all of them. And that's a crime family, baby. Mueller, no, that's the guy who's going to take the crime family down, baby. That's the one that's going to put him in jail. Anyway, you were saying?
Well, no, all I was going to say is I just remember the days where we used to just only talk about how Bush cannot figure out fool me once, shame on you, fool me
yeah,
twice.
Fool me twice.
That was the biggest thing. I mean, not the biggest thing, but just, you know what I mean. Like,
you all see where the New York Daily News has the new nickname for him?
What?
They call him P-Brain, except it's spelled P-E-E. P-Brain! Yep, that's our president, P-Brain President Spanky. God, do you think now there might be a videotape of the PP incident? You know, there might even be a tape that Stormy Daniels might have of some sick, rolled-up news magazine spanking his flabby ass. There might be a video of that. Who knows what videos are out there from Donnie's days? Hell, the pictures I see with his own daughter make me cringe. Are you shitting me? There's lots of pictures everywhere, I guess. Anyway, I did see that Denise Burris said hello from Saudi Arabia on the last show. From Saudi Arabia. Darling, I thank you for that. We love people that reach out. We have a lot of fans overseas in Germany and in the UK and Canada and a lot of countries around the world. So when we see one, we like to spot them out. This is a big family that we've raised, you know, and I love being a part of it. And our members are all around the world, and we try to remember every one of them, and even those, you know, that I miss Michelle Foster's, one of our family members who passed. Those names, they're going to stay in this family. You know, we care about everybody. Norman, you better keep your ass well, buddy. We need your voice up there in Canada. So, Norman, we got the... Yes, I got your necklace on today, buddy. That's what Norman Pincombe up in British Columbia, Canada, made for me. It's a Texas blue dot. There's Sue Poole over in England. Made me that little blue dot, that little red dot with the blue dot on a red. That's me. Anyway, Donnie wants back in. Oh wait, no. Before I get in that, because we're all right here with the Cohen shit. What is this shit that they found out during this raid? I haven't delved totally into this story yet, so there's some stuff that I'm going to talk about this letter. Hi, Donna Bonacosi, how you doing? PP Brain, that's him, baby. Micah Cruz, thanks for coming, darling. Carol Lawson, flabby ass, doesn't he? I bet. Can you just imagine that with a rolled up fake new magazine, fake Time magazine with his face on it? No, it just makes makes me. Cohen arranged, Donnie's lawyer, Michael Cohen, arranged a $1.6 million payoff to a Playboy playmate as hush money for a Republican fundraiser. And it said a high level. I'm writing that down, high level, because that's what the news said, but they ain't told me who it was yet, so I got to delve in that. A $1.6 million hush paper. Stormy Daniels was only $130,000. What does $1.6 million bring you? I don't know. What are we talking about? A poo-poo tape now or some shit? What's worse than a pee-pee tape? God knows, buddy. I can just imagine that too. He doing this, doing that, showing shit all over him. So, anyway, I'm going to delve more into that story. I want to find out why the amount was so $1.6 million. That's a lot of money. That's getting up there, Bill O'Reilly money. You know, you really screwed up, did something. They got all kinds of evidence for you to pay that much money. So, want to find out what's going on. Rod Rosenstein asked the Department of Justice Ethics Office about recusing himself from the Mueller investigation. That was the title of the story. This comes a day after Rod Rosenstein meets with the president in the White House. And the next day, he's asking the ethics office about the possibility of recusing himself. Just like Jeff's, what kind of Department of Justice do we have that the Attorney General has to recuse himself from an investigation into Russia because he had contact with the Russian, and the Deputy Attorney General of the United States of America has to recuse himself for what? A plot here to step down instead of having Donnie fire his ass? Give him the opportunity to recuse himself and put it in I don't know whose hands yet. I got to delve into that. Find out who the football is handed off to. As Donnie goes down the line trying to what? Protect himself from proclaiming that he's innocent? There's no collusion. There's no crime. I've done nothing. Well, then what's wrong with the Mueller investigation, Donnie? What's wrong with coming out and letting the people know everything, Donnie? Throw your tax returns in there, asshole. What's the problem if there's no crime, if there's no collusion, if there's nothing, because of Fox News and all that other bullshit and mountain crap over there, no collusion, no collusion, no collusion. While the rest of the news organizations try to remind Fox News commentators, freaking Russian propaganda machines, that how do you know there's no collusion when the damn investigation is still going on? You don't know squat, but they're all out there. Why? Because Donnie tells them to. You get out there and you say this. That's like the Sinclair Broadcasting. Get out and read this statement saying that evil Democrats are out to burn the world down, and that if you see evil Democrats, you ought to shoot them like Ted Nugent says, or some shit like that. They're disgusting. They're out to. I don't know what the end is here for people like Fox News and the scumbags like Alex Jones. What are they asking for? Are they asking for armed insurrection? Because that's what they sound like. The little lady with the gun in her damn pants. Are you shitting me? Is that what this country is? I don't think so. I don't want my kids walking around in a country where everybody got a pistol shoved in their pants. Do you know how many ignorant people are in this country? Look at Donnie poll numbers. You'll know how many ignorant people we have in this country. There are those that are just plain ignorant. You can fool them all the time. The ones that just really despise me are those little alien cockroaches, as the white supremacist and neo-Nazi crap like that. Those are the ones that know what they're doing. They know what they're in for. And Donnie is their man. The GOP is their party. That's what's so disgusting about this, is the Republican Party of the United States of America has turned into a haven for white supremacist, neo-Nazi, and every other vile creature, deplorable piece of shit that comes crawling around with their AR-15s and their pistols packed in their pants, declaring their love for the Constitution. Not all the Constitution. The Second Amendment, that's all. And that's all they give a shit about. I'm sick of seeing them around. They're around me too, baby. And they're listening to me right now. I know several of them are. How you doing, neighbors? Anyway, Donnie wants back in the TPP. Wait a minute. During the campaign, he said no TPP, no TPP, no PP. He got it confused, I guess, with the PP tapes and the TPP. And now all of a sudden there's too many P's out there. And Donnie's going, no. But now he wants back in the Trans-Pacific Partnership. Why is that? Because the TPP went on without us. Like the Paris Accord will go on without us. Things continue to happen, but with the TPP, what happened there? Well, all those farmers out there in the Midwest, well, their product, their grain, their soybeans, everything they're growing is not being bought by those parties in the TPP. No, they're buying amongst who was in the agreement. And we weren't in the agreement because Donnie was waving his hands around going, ooh, it's dangerous. Yeah. North American Free Trade Agreement. Now Donnie's, we're going to renegotiate this and we want it better. He's not going to get squat. These agreements weren't made in willy-nilly just so everybody else could win. Could we get maybe a better deal? Maybe so. But we're not going to back out of everything. That's how come there's states that still are in the Paris Accord, climate accord, because they're still concerned citizens of the country that regardless of how the president of this country and his cabinet, meaning especially the EPA, tried to destroy this nation for the benefit of money, for the benefit of profit. That's what they're willing to destroy, our land, our waters, our air, our everything, for money, baby, because that's what it's all about for them. Excuse me. Eat a sip out of Mama's tea. Anyway, tax day is Tuesday. Hey, Cat Bell, thank you very much for reminding everybody got to pay your taxes. And Richard Anderson reminded me right under her that Ted Nugent is a scumbag, the guy that pissed and peed his pants back when the draft was going on for Vietnam because he was too much of a chicken shit, much like our president, Johnny the Bone Spurs up there, who I got a bird foot and I can't go serve my country and all that bullshit. They're a bunch of cowards who wave the flag now on Fox News and hold the Bible. Some people are so gullible, and I think nowadays they call them evangelicals. So gullible to be fished in by this this lying sack of vile shit that we see every day coming out with more vile stories about the man, and yet the we don't want to be concerned with what happened 30 years ago, or 20 years ago, or 10 years ago, or 6 years ago, or 2 years ago, or last week. They don't give a shit. It's Donnie, sent from God as far as they're concerned. How deep in a hole do you think the evangelicals have put themselves, aligning themselves with this scum-sucking, immoral, wife-cheating, playboy-screwing, spanking-ass, P-tape asshole that we have up in our house? I want that scumbag out. I want his defiled family out of my house. Hell, do you think if there was one single picture of Michelle Obama showing her ass like his wife has, do you think how often the right would have been commenting on something like that? Are you shitting me? They would have burned her at the stake. But everything this president does, everything he's ever done in his life, the evangelicals in this country are giving him a mulligan. They think it's a golf game. They think it's just a game. There's no hell. Hell, the Pope told us there's no hell. Don't worry about it anymore. Just do what you want if you got the money, because you can always pay them off. Who else got paid off? $30,000. Oh, you cheap sucker. What did you get? He's the doorman who knows a little story about Donnie's housekeeper and the love child. $30,000. That's cheap, buddy. You should have held out. That other girl got 1.6, and I don't think there's a child involved unless she got pregnant. Oh, there's a story you just want to hear, don't it? Yep. 8 years under Obama, and we never had to suffer through such trash that has been going through our house with this guy. I am so proud from the time that he came down those stairs and declared his candidacy. I have been voicing my opinion because I've seen the scum sucker before on shows throughout my life, how he talked about his daughter all the time. Are you shitting me? He was a liberal Democrat right up until the time he decided to run. And all of a sudden he got Christianity, and oh, look at me, I love the flag and I love my country, although he didn't love it when it was time to serve it. Shit, no. Did he pay his taxes and do what's right for our country to build our country up with those tax dollars? Hells no. You're stupid if you pay taxes. That's what Donnie said. So that scum-sucking sack of crap up in our house is about the least leader I've ever... I lost my train of thought. He is the least example of what I think America could put forth. He's a disgusting, money-grubbing whore of a man that just would sell his soul to the devil or Pootie for $1. And he got a tweet out just a little while ago, just a few minutes before I came down here. DOJ just issued the McCabe report, which is a total disaster. He lied. McCabe was totally controlled by Comey. McCabe is Comey. No collusion, all made up by this den of thieves and lowlives. Lowlives. It's not lowlifes. No, he doesn't know how to spell. He spelled lowlifes, Lowlifes. Anybody want to volunteer to go look that up? I'll wait while they go look up that word. Lowlives, Donnie, is Lowlives. Past tense, lowlives. You know? God. I went to the best schools. I went schools? How do you spell that? Schools. How do you spell that anyway? The man that stands up in our house. I don't know, people. I lose my train of thought when I start to... Dwight's story. This day will be known in history as P-Day. Yep. Well, I made a little post there earlier. I said, pardons. Postal Service. He wants a review of the Postal Service now. Why? Because Amazon uses Postal Service. Are you shitting me? Amazon actually takes their packages and sends them to the post office. It's got to be a conspiracy. So Donnie wants to spend a whole lot of taxpayer dollars investigating the Postal Service. You know, Donnie, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean everybody's out to get you, buddy. Even though they are, they're all out to get you, Donnie. Every one of them, every newspaper, every TV station, everybody around the corner, they're in your office, Donnie. They're right there in your staff. They're all out to get you, Donnie. Oh, Lordy. Sarah comes out and reads a statement about Comey. Like I said, that woman came out there and read a prepared statement calling Comey everything in the book. And as she's sitting up there, I'm thinking that is the spokesman for our house, for our country. That woman is standing up there spewing lies that she knows are lies, going way overboard with the trying overkill. Are you shitting me? Calling everything in a book? That's a disgusting excuse for a press secretary up there. She's nothing but a liar, just like they're all liars. Every stinking one of them that get behind him have all either got something to hide or something to gain by supporting Donnie. All of them. It's either money or they got a PP tape in their past somewhere. Why would anybody want to go out and investigate a tape that isn't there, Donnie, if that event never happened? But he wants Comey to go investigate it. I just think that's the cap on the... tells you everything who that man is. Yes, there's a tape out there. Anyway, that's about all I got, I think, in my news. Alice's Diary, Kay Allen, Luann Chambers, Lone Palm, and Wildly Witty. I wanted to call those names out because they're frequent commenters on our YouTube channel, and we always talk about our Facebook family, but we have 2,460 subscribers to our YouTube channel now, and the people that comment over there are just much family as comment on our Facebook, and I just like to call their names out. Luann Chambers is a big one, and Kay Allen, she knows what I think of her. And anyway, that's about all I got. Let me go over my list here and make sure. Got anything over there for me, bud?
Not a whole lot. Just a lot of love, a lot of talking. Let's see here. Trying to get this thing to load.
Everything's lagging. Donna
Yep.
Bonacosi, how you doing? The other one said we were gonna drug test all. Yeah, he wants to drug test all. How about we drug test the Congress and the Senate and the White House? Because old Donnie there, I swear, it looks like he's on Sniffletown all the time. Just disgusting. You know, they want to do anything and they can. Paul Ryan already talking about that we have to face the entitlement issue after giving away billions to the damn rich people in this country and foreigners. The Congressional Budget Office came out, a bipartisan committee, government 80% of the economic gains from the tax cuts will go to foreign investors. 80% of what the people that benefit from their tax plan are foreign investors. They're not going to keep that money here. That money, it's his big donors. Big donors from what? Russia, I guess. There's a lot of people from Russia, I guess, going to make a lot of money. And Congressional Budget Office, that's pitiful. He screams it every day about how well our country's doing. Evidently, a lot of other countries are making it real good off us. If they're getting 80% and we're getting 20%, Donnie, that's not a good deal. I thought you was the art of the deal and all that shit. Are you kidding me? Tamara Weissman, me too. Trump is a piece of shit. Yes, he is. Hi, Kathy. Are you doing Tim Cormall show this weekend? I don't know. I haven't gotten an email from him yet. I don't know if I'm on or not. But hi, Kathy. How you doing? Dusty Taylor. Hi, Andy. Andy's in here, too. Hey, Andy! Yeah, fuck Nugent. I'm with Deborah Gerlich. He's an asshole.
You know what's sad? Speaking of Ted Nugent, I came across a video the other day. And I don't know what made me click it, because I could give a shit what the guy says. But he was actually talking about the whole thing about him shitting himself to get out of the draft.
Say, I didn't do it?
Well, no, he did say that it was the reporter he was talking to about that story. He said, oh, no, they misquoted him or whatever. But what made it unforgivable already is goes, but I wish I did. That's as funny as shit. So regardless if he did or didn't.
I wish I did.
Just saying that just... And it's sad because, you know, that just keeps proving. The more and more that dude opens his mouth and the NRA doesn't say anything about the outrageous
That
shit
man
he's saying.
sits on the board of directors of the NRA, and he speaks all the time about how he ought to, how them right-wing nut jobs like him ought to shoot people. They ought to shoot fellow American citizens. If they're Democrat, if they're liberal, if they're a professor at a college. Oh my God, there's a smart one shooting. That's Ted Nugent. That's what comes out of Ted Nugent's mouth. That's what the girl with the pistol in her belt is giving that same message. I will shoot you. My fellow American, I will shoot you. Because what? Their lust of what? Power of whatever fantasy they have in their little brain. I don't know, people. It's a sickness, but it's all over the right-wing nut jobs nowadays, starting on Fox and Alex Jones and all, and talking to Judge Wino and Sean Hannity. They're just disgusting. And the fact that the GOP allows it to continue without raising their voice against it tells you where the Republican Party is. The Republican Party is not an honorable party of integrity, of moral values. Are you shitting me? The Family Values Party? Are you shitting me? I don't think you have the right to say that anymore, GOP. You're the party of Russian hacks, the party of tax cuts for the rich, the party of throwing grandma off of Meals and Wheels. All sorts of vile, disgusting shit is what the GOP stands for now. That's what they've allowed their party to become. They are not for the common man. They are not for the people. They always proclaim that the Democrats are the liberals, the elitists. Are you shitting me? Have you seen the Koch brothers, how much money they got? You talk about elitists, and a whole lot of them just got a whole lot richer with the help of Donnie the Dick. So kiss that goodbye to whatever funds we were hoping for our own country. We can kiss that all goodbye because it's going into private hands, baby. Taking the money out of the gross national product and putting it into the hands of those that deserve it. The rich people. We don't deserve shit. Fight for whatever you get down here and enjoy it every bit more. Anyway, that's about all I got.
Though? That woman that you've been talking about? Did you
Which
see
one?
the one with the gun down her pants?
Yeah.
Did you see the backlash she got from that, though?
I hope it was a bump.
No, it was hilarious. She actually turned into a meme in less than 24 hours. But the thing is like, someone recognized where she was at, and I can't say where she was. I don't remember. It's vague, but someone was like, here's a list of places where you're not allowed to conceal or open carry.
Yeah.
She was at a museum, and it was actually on that list. It was somewhere in...
So she's breaking the law with a gun tucked in her pants, no holster. I mean, just tucked in. What is that for? What are you going to rob a store or some shit? You going to hunt for a liquor store? Is that what that is? You want to be ready in case the commies come over the hill? Well, guess what? You want to find commies? Turn on Fox News, baby. They're right there talking to you. You want to talk about somebody who's trying to destroy the fabric of this country? Turn on Fox News. You want to see somebody who degrades our country, our institutions, our FBI, our DOJ, anybody that gets in his way? Anybody that voices their opinion against Donnie, Fox News will come after him and attack them too. Fox News doesn't. They wave the flag and train Christian values and all that. Are you shitting me? They are the most vile, disgusting news outlet. They're not a news outlet. They're an entertainment for the monkeys. Because anybody with a brain wouldn't take in their shit. Wouldn't listen to crap like Fox News or Alex Jones or Rush Limp Dick. No. Those people are vile, disgusting humans trying to scrape the money out of everything they can in this country. They don't give a shit about the fabric of this country at all. They care about money. They care about money and sweet Jesus. And they care about Jesus. Jesus and money. That's it, baby. Yeah, sell that shit to the next guy down because this load's already full, buddy. I've had enough bullshit come out of that Republican Party and how they justify their shit nowadays. I really stress that to anybody I talk to nowadays. I stress it not only that it's Donald Trump, it is the Republican Party that I would not allow my name to be associated with in any degree because look what it has become. They silently sit and wait while this man destroys our country, destroys our institutions, does whatever he wants to with whoever he wants to with no penalty or consequence. He's above the law. I don't think so. I don't think so. And if this Mueller, he tries to stop the Mueller investigation, we all need to be in the street on the same day, baby, and fill this country up and put this message loud and clear. Hell, Republicans are dropping like flies off the... They don't want to be reelected anyway. They don't want any part of it because they're scared to death that we're going to dig into their shit. So a lot of them are just getting out. Anyway, how much we got going here? 43 minutes. We've been pushing about 45 minutes on every video here because I really do like going live. It's easier to talk to because I see who I'm talking to, Dusty Taylor. I've been stuck on this one for a while. It ain't moved.
I don't know. The thing's been changing.
Mine ain't. Mine's froze up.
Oh, really?
Yep. Well,
you're still good.
The Mac is froze up. The TV is still showing me active. That's what we want to do, is want to get it to where we can see the comments in real time, where I can see myself in real time, because if I'm looking at myself 15 minutes ago, it distracts me. What did I say? Did I say that? I didn't mean that. Or look at that shit. Anyway, I don't like to see it. I don't like to see much. They could take the TV away, really. All I'd have to do it like before and just have a camera, and that's it. You don't see nothing. But I'm so glad that we've had so many. We still got 104 viewers out there. I am so thankful for every one of y'all. Don't think for a minute that I'm not thankful, and appreciate every one of you tuning in and listening up. We've been averaging, I don't know, 3,000-4,000 views, I know, per video as it goes out amongst its way, but very few troll traffic. Not too much. I get more trolls on YouTube than I get on Facebook, because I have a very strong fan base and family that has a tendency to jump on people if they say some shit to me. I was so proud of that. Last time it happened, somebody said something to me, and I mean to tell you, boom, 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 boom. And that's my family, baby. We all got to stick up for one another. And we have family all over this world, baby, and I'm just so proud of that. And the people that tune in everywhere from Germany to Saudi Arabia to Goose Island, Antarctica. I don't know if that guy's still watching, but if you are, bless your heart, buddy. I couldn't believe we hit down there. But we built a very, very proud family, and we like to be involved and informed, and that's what it's all about. We need to be informed because we need to get this man, this disgusting pile of crap shit. I'm so tired of the daily drama that goes on. Hell, what's going to happen next week? Like I said, if there's a PP tape, there ain't no telling what kind of tapes that are going to come out in the future. What's his presidential library going to look like? He's going to have an X-rated section over here for, the kids can't go in there to look at that presidential history. That's what we're coming down to. I think one of the late night comedians said something about that, showed a picture of it with an X-rated room over there for Donnie's presidential library, and I believe that. So.
Oh man, I just realized.
I don't know where it's gonna be.
This is gonna go down in history books. Like, our children are gonna read about the PP tapes and all this other shit, because it is a part of his presidency. This
Think
has
about
been
that.
The biggest part of his presidency.
50 years from now, how when they're gonna look back at this administration and look at the vile nature of everything that he has done, and wonder why we didn't throw his... We're trying fast as we can, baby. We're waiting on Mueller to get out there.
Please, for the love of God, no aliens.
Oh, man, it's
down
coming.
here
You know it's coming soon, because that's how come Cohen's law office, that's how come that Mueller coughed that up at this point, because he's almost done. You think Donnie's going to talk to him now? No, no, no. It's the Mueller crime family, Fox News says, so Donnie can't talk to Mueller. The biggest reason is because why? They're worried about perjury. Why would you worry about perjury? Because you know you're going to have to lie. If Donnie were to go in front of Mueller or any other investigator, Donnie would have to lie to cover up all the crap that Donnie says that he didn't do, that we all know Donnie did. Because Donnie's a big dick. That's why. Anyway.
Please, for the love of God, no aliens come down here yet.
I don't know aliens come down here and say, take me to your leader, because I'd just say, no, why don't you just abduct me and we'll just call this even. Just take me away from this shit. Life's got to be better somewhere else, because, damn, our leader down here, I wouldn't show him to an alien for squat. Are you shitting me? I don't want to embarrass our world with other aliens if they came down here and find out that we have that kind of shit in our house. Anyway. I see down there that our our Patreon and all the other, the PayPal, the Twitter feed and all that have been going down there on the screen. So like, share, and subscribe to all those if you can. We've had we just got that video up of the back scene look here when we walked away and left the GoPro over there playing, and we put that video up on Patreon. My tech advisor says he has something else he's working on for Patreon, and we've really got a few irons in the fire for Patreon because we really need to get busy putting some stuff on there, because the people that go over there and donate, we appreciate so much, and we want to give you a little something for your donation, and because it goes a long, long way. Like, share, and subscribe. John Berdeveau, a Blue Dot in Texas. Turn your light on, baby. Talk your blue shit every day to whoever you can. Pump somebody up. Make sure you're involved in your local politics. Who's running and all that. Tomorrow, I have an event I'm going to go to. I am going to go down on Shoreline Drive. I'm going to join Eric Olguin down there. It's an anti-bullying protest down there, or gathering, and I want to be down there involved in it, and that's where I'm going to be on my Saturday, down there protesting bullying. And I'm going to wear my Teach Peace t-shirt, and because that's what we always have to do. I remind everybody, if we teach peace to our children, we have peace. You teach anything else, you get what you teach. And that's all. That's a simple thing. Be kind to others, and don't be so damn judgmental. Anyway, all that other shit. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love every one of y'all, and it just warms my heart to even know that y'all take the time out of your day to give a listen. And as the beard gets longer, and I swear, it's just got to go, baby. It's winter. I mean, it's summer down here, 95 degrees, 98, 99. Pretty soon it's going to be 100 degrees, and there's going to be sweat building out of this thing. So I'm still holding on for a summer tar and feathering session to get his ass out of the White House, and then I'll be able to shave, and I don't know. I like my beard. Y'all take care, and we'll see y'all later. Bye. And I think we're gone, but no. It's asking me stuff. I always have to check this.